Hi you guys. I don't know what day of the week is. I think it's Wednesday. We are off on a small adventure. I didn't plan to go anywhere this week, but my 6-year-old, we're out of books for him to read from my house. He has covered everything that we own that is at his level. So today I'm going to run a rebate check by the bank because it needs to get done, of course. I am going to run to Michael's because I want to get a plaster skull. Their sales paper online says they have them and they're on sale pretty cheap. And I really want one. So I'm going to get that. And I'm thinking, since I'm going to Michael's and it's right there near the near the Michael's, that I'm going to run by the Salvation Army and see if they're Halloween costumes or things that can be used for Halloween type costumes. Max, my husband, wants to go, and I don't completely have everything. I did find that I can do, say, like more of a Z peasant kind of thing. I do have skirts that are that type, that are the roughly type thing. But I'll have to find a shirt. And Salvation Army, while they are great, they don't have a lot of shirts that I can choose from, especially on my size. However, Goodwill has a ton of clothing here locally, and they even do have some Halloween costumes, so I might actually find something there. I know my husband needs some pants to go with his pirate type costume, so I'm going to look and see what I can find for that. Granted, first we are going to run to go get gas because, well, I'm at like less than a quarter of a tank, and I won't get very far. And I can't tell how well you guys can or cannot see me, although right now I'm in the shade, so you're not. Can't tell with the sun. Plus, I am going to have to stop at either Walmart or at Food Lion because we need TP. We have 2 rows left. So while I'm already out, I'm gonna go grab it because my goal, I wasn't wanting to go out all this week, but I knew I'd have to go out at least one day in order to get TP because I knew we wouldn't make it the entire week until next week, which I didn't know if I'm going out next week either. So I figured I'd go get it now since I need to go get some library books anyway. That way it just kind of all makes it all one trip, and then I can stay home the rest of this week. And I have absolutely nothing scheduled to go out to do next week. So I'm hoping to stay home all week next week. I am hoping to get this skull, and if I get it, I do want to paint it. So I might actually look at doing that for like a craft video or something. Which, if I get it today and I can pick the paints and find and decide that I really like the house, we might actually do that tomorrow. Gotta wait and see. I got some kind of designs I come up with. I don't want to do, like the one I saw online, they were actually doing like Day of the Dead type, where they just outline my eyes and they color like some of the teeth and stuff like that. That's not my goal, but this one, mainly because I'm not planning to use it as decoration for Halloween. If the head is the right size and I like the way it looks, some people, I'll tell you what, they're driving. It's so sad. I'm going to look at using it as a display for like when I do hats and stuff. And if I can get the skull, depending on how it is, I'm looking, I might go by the like the Dollar Tree and get, say, a really cheap pedestal type stand to put it on, or create one of like a candle holder with a plate a little bit bigger than it, just so I can drape a scarf around it. And then when I'm not draping a scarf around it, I can put a black fabric around it, and then that would cover the base and just make it look like a head floating on a black cylinder thing. So hang on just a minute, let me get some gas, because if not, we're not going to go very far. So let me grab gas and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, and we are back. We are off. I was planning on getting 20, ended up getting 21 because I went over a little bit, and I try my best to get it even if I can, just because I don't know, I prefer it being that way. Not even like even number, but even as in like even dollar, no change afterwards. I think it stems from where I used to like do a check register and keep all up with that, and it was just always easier if I didn't have to deal with change. Yeah, that's just me. Don't always work that way, but I'm very happy. Gas prices are now down to $2.96 for regular unleaded gas. I'm so happy about that. But I got $21, and I went from that little line that's in between the empty and the fourth of a tank. I don't really know what that means, but other than that, I don't know what number wise that means. But from that, I always a half. So I'm not complaining. I'm now at a half a tank. I'm now good for a while. Payday's Friday, so I'll put 21 in there because by the time there are a few bills waiting to be paid, well, they should have already been paid, should have just been paid. The big one should have just been paid yesterday, and there's another one that automatically pays on the 24th, which I think is Friday. Technically payday is Saturday, but I want to say they're going to pay early, pay on Friday. So I probably could have gotten more, but because my husband drives back and forth to work, I don't know how much money he's going to need for things. For one, number two, I am fixing to go to the store and grab an item or two. My goal is to try to not spend a lot, and honestly, I do have cash in my wallet. I don't know how much money I've got. I should check that out before I get too far from my house, because I do have more money at my house. Then I have to take it to the bank, because well, I'll forget, even though I'm fixing to head to the bank, don't I do that, I guess. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 50 right now, and I'm fixing to get cash, a little rebate check that I got in the mail for. I had to replace my husband's ink pen because he lost it. Or else he is thinking he lost it, but he thinks it was actually stolen, but he can't prove that fact. So it was his favorite pen. He was not right. The sad part was that we had just put a pen ink replacement refill thing in it, I do believe, before it was stolen. So that kind of sucked. But I do have another little $3 rebate form thing check. Hang on, I'll show you. For Pilot, you can actually still buy these ink pens at Walmart. They're like $10 and you get 3 off. You get 3 back. Honestly, the rebate forms are still on the back of the packages. They're actually really good pens. I think mine's actually at home. My husband and I both bought one before. I want to say mine's sitting next to my chair at the house so that I can use it. I'm trying to keep drinking my water. Got to get 8 cups in today, and I haven't. It's already 10 o'clock, and I haven't had any. This is my first 2 cups, so I'm down to about 1.5 left of this one. So I'm trying to guzzle. At some point, it will be right now. Maybe, I don't know, I was trying to think. I was gonna say maybe not the next paycheck, but the one after, because the next paycheck, which all just goes to paying our mortgage payment, there'll be a little bit extra left over, and I can look at like, I want to get a cute little container or pitcher or something to put my water in. I just like to keep up with the holds just enough for the day, because I can't find a cup that holds 8 cups without needing quite a bit much. And I don't want to be drinking out of the big, I know you can get the big bottle type thing. I don't do that. I have some regular gallon type pitchers at home, but they are too big. So I'm hoping to maybe find someone. And I think I do have a orange juice, like pure type container, but it has no lid on it, but I think I can make something. But I was hoping to find something kind of cute, but now that I think about it, I might try that out when I get home and measure out 8 cups and put into it. And if that works, I may just use that because I don't have to spend money on nothing. Sorry about that. There might be a bill here in a minute. It feels like there might be another trapped in there. My phone's so bad. Maybe turn a little bit of heat on. I'm cold. It's not really that cold outside, I don't think, but for some reason I am. And it could really be 50-something degrees. It felt fine this morning. It was like 56 this morning. I took the kids to the bus and it felt fine. And for some reason, I guess because the wind was picked up, which the weatherman did say yesterday the weather would be picking up. The wind would be picking up around 10. It is now after 10. So that may be why it feels a little chillier, because the wind has picked up. Especially because we live on the coast. Anyway, we are over. I'm heading over to go get the skull. For some reason, my Instagram is not working. I tried to post a picture apparently last week, and it first told me that it went through, and I just tried, went through the gas station and tried to reload, and it's telling me that that one failed, and then I just posted one at the gas station, or I was just trying to. I know I have service up there. I don't know why it's not working, but it's telling me again that it, I forgot what I was going to say. I was telling me it's having problems uploading. I don't know what is going on. I'm not really on my Instagram. It's not uploading. I guess I'll have to check and see if maybe there's an Instagram update. I am being blinded by my book. Crap, I wasn't supposed to go this way. Darn it. I've got to rethink my entire strategy. Oop, nope, I don't actually. Hey, my original goal, I'm going to go by the bank first. Because it's just like easier. Actually, no, I guess like, oh yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to go by the bank first. I can go up here in a minute and get off at the exit, run to the bank right there, and then run right back off to the same exit and get right back on here and go right back. Where I'm going. To go where I'm going to go. So I'm good. Technically there is a bank a little bit closer down into town that I could take if I wanted to. However, I really don't want to take that one because I don't like that exit. Why in the world did that cop get across the median? That's what I don't know. There's a cop up here on the side of the road. So I'm trying to be careful because I technically need to be over. Apparently their car broke down. And so he's sitting behind them just to kind of keep them safe, which is actually really great. But I slowed down because I didn't want to get too far, go too fast. Because I want to go here. And yeah, of course there are some vehicles in this lane that have broken down. Everywhere I want to go since our first side road. I need to go left. I don't take this exit very often, so I have to actually read the signs. Especially because I really don't want to take a right, because if I do, I'm kind of screwed. I have to deal with the Marines, because technically going to the right runs you onto the base, And I don't have an ID card to be on the base, and I don't want to be on the base. It's not my goal of where I'm going. So I decided to make sure I was going to lift because I just don't use this exit. I use this exit all the time on this side up here, heading back the way I just came. When I'm heading home and stuff, I'm in this section of town. But I don't usually come off of the exit, off the bypass this way. I usually come through town because I don't know, that's just what I've always done. I need that rebate check. I'm actually not far from the bank. Apparently there's something going on today over here. There's some kind of a big thing big event going on over at the, it might be in the middle. There's a big setup going on over here at the War Museum Memorial thing. There's cop cars and military and all kinds of stuff. However, I am thinking that it could possibly be the, I hate this little light. It goes from one red light to another red light. And we got a cop coming up beside us. I know there was stuff on the news last night that said that there was a political meet and greet type event going on last night. I think that over the next few days they're going to do a couple different little meet and greets. So that may be what that is. We're doing a meet and greet. That just means for me that I want to hurry up, get through at the bank, get back over that way, and get out of here before they start having massive roadblocks. Yeah, I'm gonna turn you guys off for a minute. I'll be right back with the bank. Alrighty, you guys, we are back. I'm done at the bank. I just had to cash that little $3 check. That gives us an extra $3 that we can spend if we need to. Or actually, really, what that $3 covers is my oldest could not find one of his library books when it was due back, and ended up costing me. It's going to cost me $2.50 in fees. So basically, that $3 covers those fees. So, but it happens. It's okay. Not gonna have a cow about it. This in my wallet, if I can figure out where it is. Yes, I'm one of those people who actually the money has to go in certain spots, like certain order. Like if I were carrying my money in like my pocket, like a back pocket of my pants for some odd reason by itself, the bigger bills would go on the inside and the smaller bills on the outside. However, shoot, I was supposed to go up there. I wasn't supposed to come here. I got sidetracked. It happens. Well, we're going to try to turn around in this parking lot. I don't know. I used to go in this way and go out of here and not actually hammerage. Y'all can look at me. I'm not coming. I'm not staying. I'm not working. I'm talking to myself as far as y'all know. They're looking at me funny because I'm driving through and they're standing there. Whew, let's turn that heater off. It is hot. Let's stop for a second. I'm used to like going back and hitting the freeway and scooting on that way. I'm not used to having to go back into downtown to the other side of the entrance thing, exit. It's only a yield sign, so I have to stop. Anyway, so we are off. Oh, it's like, why does it feel like I'm still burning up and that didn't turn itself up? Maybe it won't be in that light. Can you tell I don't come down here very often? Hey, there's a Dollar General over here. Where's the Dollar General sign? It should be green. I don't know. Odd. I've never seen one of those. We're going back up here. We're going to get back on the bypass and then back down into downtown. Hopefully, they will have the skull like I'm wanting. Trying to see if I got the email still, because Don't you love when you put change into a little ashtray thing of your vehicle and it just starts making noise? Don't you? That drives me insane. I hate that. Bet you I threw. Nope, I didn't. My kid. Okay. So this is the Day of the Dead skull faded. That's what I'm going after, is the skull. I didn't plan for my skull to be painted like that. Let's not run over that stick in the road. That is just the plaster skull and how they decorate it. I don't know how well you guys can see that. I promise I will actually show you guys the plaster skull if I get it. I don't plan to do Day of the Dead online. Like I said, just because that's not what my goal is for mine. So, it'll be. My foot wants to be itchy. Yes, it hurts. It makes me do this every single time. In fact, we actually, if we can see right here, we're going to go on the little next exit thing. For some reason, I don't know if y'all does this, but when you try to get to the Michaels app from my phone, it constantly likes to make me like reselect my store, like all the time. I'm actually just going to the coupon page up because I don't remember what all the coupons are for, and while I'm driving, I am not going to try to read all of said coupons. That would be dangerous. I would never advocate trying to read emails or text and driving, even though I do it quite often. But I guess I do it all the time. But that doesn't mean I advocate it. Like I told my kid, the law says no texting and driving. It doesn't say no emailing and driving. Technically, there's a loophole, in my opinion. We're like in the middle of nowhere. Like there's nothing right in here but like trees. And yet they're requiring us to go 45 miles an hour. It really sucks. It blows, it bites, whatever you want to call it. That's what it does. And of course I need to move over in the lane to my right, but the truck, van thing, whatever it is, I don't know what it is exactly. I don't know what they call them. I mean, he's not doing anything wrong. He's going same speed limit as I am. Unfortunately, going that speed limit puts him right at the same like spot where I can't move over. So I had to like speed up and break the law in order to move over because I didn't want to like break and like wait for him. That's just me. Now we're doing. Oh great, and it's pretty much not gonna wait for the light. Gotta wait a whole nother light now because I'm turning here and the light just turned red up there. I have to come through one shopping center to go to a stoplight to cross over to the other shopping center, which is to where the store I actually want to go to is over there. Although we might, while we're here, I think there's like an office supply store over there. We might go hit the office supply store because I've got some real points at my house and I need to make little labels because in order to deposit rolls of coins, our bank requires your name and your telephone number. So what I'm gonna do is, I know Walmart sells labels, but they sell like the fatter, thicker ones, and I need the little ones. And they sell sheets of sticker paper, printer sticker paper, but they're kind of expensive, in my opinion. So I'm going to check the office supply store and maybe see if they're cheaper. I think while I'm in there too, I'm going to check the cost of printer ink for my printer. And, ooh, there's a Halloween store. I like going to the Halloween store while we're here. And if I can, depending on the Halloween store and how they are in there, how many people and stuff are in there, we might actually, like, look at like a little video or something of it. I don't know if I can or not, because I don't know how many people are going to be in there, or what their rules are, or anything like that. So, I don't really care what their rules are, to be quite honest with you. That doesn't concern me when it comes to like the video and stuff, because it's like I'm going to be in there doing the whole thing, and I'm not going to try to get any people actually in the video. The goal is like costumes and stuff. If I can't get a video, then I might snag like a few pictures or something, and like put on the end of the video, or do a whole separate little video of just shopping clips, because I might try to do some clips. I think my goal, what I would kind of like to do, is do, well, I didn't do them while at the gas station or at the bank, because, well, that's kind of obvious. Everybody has those. I might take and use my phone and try to do like some pictures or little video clips in each store of like my shopping, and then put them together. This guy's like behind me. Oh, I think he's like based right over here. I want Hobby Lobby to hurry up and get done. Because I really want to go in there and go shopping. That's probably a safe thing, but I'm not. But yeah, I think I'm going to try to like do some videos or clips or something of some of the stuff, and like put them together and just do an actual little shopping video. I think my husband needs to check power steering fluid in this thing, because it's a little tight. Okay, anyway, now we got people staring at us because we're sitting here talking to ourselves. That's okay though. Okay, so shopping store one, here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to hold this for a minute, because I'm actually just going to drive right down the road by a very small amount. And there's no use in putting you guys up there to take you right back down. Got in there. They did not have any skulls at all, and I'm not getting any more. Boo-hoo. Not very happy with that. However, on clearance, I did get this. It is a 35-piece art set. I got people pulling in next to me. But if you look right here, you can see it or not. Hang on a second. It says that it is $29.99 down to $8.99. When she rang it up, it was $2.99. Score. It was an in-case art set for my husband. I paid $2.99 for it. You guys, I'll let her do it for a second. Try to put it back in the back so I'm ready to put it up. So I did ask the lady, and they're not getting any more skulls in. They had Frankensteins and Castle. She's like, well, if you want a Frankenstein, you might want to get it now. I didn't want a Frankenstein. If I wanted a Frankenstein, I would have bought a Frankenstein. Anyway, I did find this Red Heart Boutique Chateau. Normally $4.99, on sale for $2.99. So I paid $6 for both of these, which I was expecting to spend $13, so I spent half the cost. But this is the coolness of the yarn. You find the end. It has come loose some. How cool does that look? Awesome? Yes, I think so too. Never seen this before. $400 for this. I did do a little video in there on the yarn aisle. Nothing spectacularly amazing. I got I'm eating fuzz. I'm gonna put you guys. Put you guys to bed. Look out. Oh, look, you can see it. Okay, I'll stick you back up here for now. I was trying to not like massively have to put you guys up, but I do have to put these back on because I'm fixing to have to face the sunlight, and I don't want to blind myself. Still not happy about the skull, just so you know, and we're clear on it. I'm not happy. I looked everywhere that I could look, and I can't see nothing around this van, and I didn't want to hit this man that is walking down the center of the lane and staring at me because I'm talking to myself. But that's nothing new. I'm getting quite used to that, actually. Still not thrilled that I did not find what I wanted. It's getting really hot in here. However, I am not even going to think about opening windows or anything. I've got a little piece of skin that's driving me crazy today. I do want to go check out this Halloween store, though. I'm scared today because I don't like Halloween. Anyway, okay, let's go check out the Halloween store. That, from the looks of it, is super freaking packed with people. Like, seriously, it looks packed. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I'm hoping these people are like a Pet Warehouse and Suntan City and stuff like that, maybe Marshalls, and not actually in this Halloween store, because quite frankly, that's a lot of freaking people. We're gonna go look. I'm gonna try to get a picture before I go in so I can see the outside. Hopefully at least a little video inside, or maybe a picture or something.